welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a collab video with a dear friend of mine, Shelsea Sanchez. Shelsea is also on YouTube, obviously. Shelsea is a beauty guru, she's a fitness guru, she's motivational, she's inspirational, she's awesome, awesome, awesome. Shelsea and I have been friends for several years. I call her my soul sister because I felt like she was put in my life for a reason. I kept running into Shelsea at different places throughout my life and over a course of a few years actually, and finally we were like, you know what, I think we're meant to be friends. And so as I got to know Shelsea a little bit better, we realized we had a lot of things in common. We were really into beauty and makeup. She's also a makeup artist. We were both into fitness and training and nutrition. Always that friend that encourages you to go after what you want. She dreams big and she just inspires you to dream big. So I feel like everyone needs a friend like that in their life. If you don't have one, you need one. Chelsea's that friend to me. But anyway, we thought we'd do a fun collab video on holiday inspired makeup, holiday party inspired makeup. So with the holidays here, Thanksgiving is next week, then Christmas, New Year's Eve, there's lots of holiday parties, you're getting together with friends and family. It's just a really fun time to, you know, experiment with your makeup, play it up a little bit more so you have an opportunity to kind of doll yourself up more than most times throughout the year. So I chose a look that was all about the eyes. So what I have going on here, you can probably get a good glimpse. I have a lot of copper glitter on the inner corner of my eye, and then I have some plums and purple on the outer corner. Lots of lashes. I kept the lips kind of muted. The focus for my look was really all about the eyes. I posted 2 eyes on my Facebook page and asked you guys what you wanted to see, and this was overwhelmingly the majority of what you guys wanted to see, so this is the look I went with. And Chelsea's look is all about the lips. So she went with a classic red, bold, beautiful lip. Chelsea has beautiful lips. I have teeny tiny lips, so we thought it made sense. But her look is beautiful as well, very classy, classic, sophisticated. I think whether you are more of a lip person or more of an eye person, I think the holidays is a fun time to just do them both. So be sure and check out her video. I will link that video down below. Check out her video, subscribe to her channel. Like I said, she's awesome. You'll love her. She just is a breath of fresh air. That's what Chelsea is. She's a breath of fresh air, and I love her dearly. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to learn how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. And yeah, I think that's it. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. All right, let's get started. First, let's get this hair out of the way. I'm just going to pull it back with some blow dry clips that I got from Sephora. Next, we're going to prime our eyelids for eyeshadow, and I am using my good old Bare Canvas, Soft Ochre paint pot from MAC. Bare Canvas is a paint that I used to use, but now I'm using the paint pots. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid from lashes to brown. I just use my finger for this. Next, I'm going to go in with my transition color, and I'm using a shade by MAC called Paradisco. I don't know if they still have this shade or not. It's a shade I've been using for a long time. It's just a really pretty kind of sheer peachy coral color. It has a little bit of a frost to it, but it's not too shimmery on the skin. So I'm just going to go back and forth in my crease all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. So just build it to your liking. This look is going to require a lot of layering of products so that we have a really nice gradual blend. So just keep that in mind. Next, I'm going in with Saddle by MAC. This is probably one of my favorite colors. It's just a really pretty reddish brown matte shade, and I'm just going to go right over the Paradisco back and forth to just give me a nice soft wash of color. Next, I'm going to be going and packing on a pigment, and I'm using a pigment by MAC called Goldmode, and I'm just going to be concentrating this product right in the inner corner of my eyelids. I'm being really careful not to blend it with the crease color because it's really, really light reflective, and I don't want that in my crease. I just want it in my inner corner. So I'm just going to pack it on with a pencil brush. Next, I'm going in with a shade by MAC called Expensive Pink, and really any kind of corally pink that you have would be good. Girly is another color by MAC that would work really well for this, and I'm just packing this on the outer corner, on the outer half of my eyelid. And again, you don't want this to blend in with your crease. You really want to keep that separation from your lid color and your crease color. Next, I'm taking Nocturnelle by MAC. I'm doing a lot of MAC shadows today. That wasn't the plan, but it just kind of happened. And I'm packing this directly on top of that Expensive Pink eyeshadow that I just applied. Nocturnelle, I think, was limited. I'm pretty sure it was limited. It's just a really nice red-purple eyeshadow. So anything that you have will work well. Next, I'm taking a color called Eggplant by Glo Minerals, and I'm just going to go right on top of that and concentrate this on the very outer corner of my eyelids, almost like a V shape. And I'm using a pencil brush to apply it, and then I'm going to go back with a blending brush with no color on it and just soften that out. So I'm just kind of going back and getting that to my liking. I want it to be pretty deep and rich in pigment, and I'm just going back and blending that so it looks nice and pretty. Now I'm taking some eye drops. I'm going to be applying glitter, so I'm wetting my brush with eye drops first, and I actually went a little overboard. You're about to see here in a second. But wetting that is going to help the glitter, it's going to work like glue for the glitter, so it's going to not make a huge mess all over your face, but it's actually going to apply pigment on your eyelid and not just flaky glitter. And I'm using a color by MAC called Rushmetal. I think it's and I'm just packing that all over the inner corner of my eyelid and just softly blending that out. And I'm just taking a Q-tip with makeup remover here and wiping off all of the fallout. For my brow highlight, I'm actually mixing two shades. I'm mixing Vanilla by MAC and Phloof by MAC. Vanilla's matte and Phloof is a really frosty shade. I wanted a good mixture of, I wanted a little bit of a sheen, but not too shimmery, and I thought that was a good way to achieve that. Now I'm just going in with the liner, and I'm using Black by NYX as a cream liner, and I'm going to give a little bit of a wing here for this look. Oh, look at those brows. Okay, next I'm going in with Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I'm just gonna kind of dot this all over my face. I like this foundation a lot. It gives a lot of coverage, and it just gives a nice velvety finish to the skin. It's really pretty. I'm using my Beauty Blender to buff this out. Whenever I'm working with a foundation with a lot of coverage, I like to use the Beauty Blender because it's gonna kind of shear it out a bit and soak up any excess product, so you don't end up applying too much. For concealer, I'm using Pro Longwear by MAC, and I'm using the shade NC20 to give a really pretty highlight. And again, I'm using my Beauty Blender because this concealer is full coverage, and it's pretty thick in consistency. So the Beauty Blender is just gonna kind of, you know, push it into the skin, make it look more natural, and remove any extra product that I might have applied. Now I'm going in with the Mini Beauty Blender just to get real precise and get right under my lashes. Okay, finally for brows, I should have done this way sooner. I'm going to be filling in my brows, and I just use Brow Wiz by Anastacia Beverly Hills to fill in my brows. My brows are very, very challenged. I plucked them years ago and they never quite grew back the way that I wanted them to, so I have always had challenges with my brows. I go on top of that with Gimme Brow by Benefit just to keep the hairs in place, and this actually kind of lightens the brow a teeny bit. It makes them up here a little bit more fuller too. Now I'm going to line the lower waterline with a black eye kohl pencil, and I believe I'm using the one by Too Faced here. Any black kohl liner will do just fine. You could even use the cream liner that you used on top of your upper lash line. I just grabbed this because it was close by. And then for the lower lash line, you're basically going to kind of layer the shadows that you did on top. So the first shadow that I'm using is Saddle by MAC. And then I go back in with the plums and purples that I used, and then I'll finally finish here with a little bit of the pigment and the Expensive Pink in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just popping on a little bit of lower lash mascara. And I guess I skipped it. Oh, I didn't film it, but I do have false lashes on. Okay, so for contouring and highlighting, I'm actually going to use, for contour and highlight, I'm going to use everything from the Smashbox palette. I forget the name of it right now, but I'll put it in the description box below. I just got this palette not too long ago, and it has a lot of eyeshadows, and then it has a bronze, a highlight, and a contour shade, and then it also has 3 blushes. And to be quite honest, I love the face products, so I love the blushes, and I love the contour, highlight, and bronzer in this palette. I'm not crazy about the shadows. The colors are beautiful, but I haven't quite, they just are kind of powdery, and there's a lot of fallout when I use them. They're not really pigmented. They're not my favorite formula of eyeshadows, but again, I do love the highlight, bronzer, and contour. I got a little carried away with my contour up there. So now I'm just going in with a big powder brush and trying to blend that out a little bit. Okay, so I am using Peachy Keen by MAC as a blush. This might be my favorite blush of all time. I actually pulled this out of my professional kit for this video, and I don't know why I don't have one in my personal kit, but I need to get one because it's just so beautiful. It's just such the perfect blend of peach and pink and shimmer, and it's a sheer tone, so it's pretty foolproof. You can't really go wrong with it. And I'm going in with my trusty Mary Lou highlighter, and I'm just gonna pop that right on my cheekbones just to give a really pretty shimmery glow. I feel like holiday season, you want your skin to be glowing and beautiful, especially since it's cold and dry and your skin is probably lacking the moisture that it gets throughout the rest of the year, so you gotta go in and fake it. Okay, so for lips, I'm using NYX lip pencil, and I think this shade is perfect in pink. Again, I'll put everything down in the description box below. I can't remember exactly what this shade is right now, but I will have it down below. And I'm just gonna line my lips and fill them in to give a nice base. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this lipstick. So I finally jumped on the NARS Audacious Lipstick bandwagon, and this is one of the shades I picked up. This shade is Anita, and it's so pretty. I love it. Really love those lipsticks, highly pigmented, really nice finish. And then I'm just topping it off with this sheer shimmery pink lip gloss. Again, I'll put it down in the description box below since I can't remember the name. And I'm popping a little bit of that pigment Goldmode right in the center of my lips. Pigments are fun. You can use them on the lips, the eyes, mix them with nail polish, put them on the face. They're just beautiful. So anyhow, this is my look for holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out Shelsea Sanchez as well. Thanks for watching. Have a happy holiday season, guys.